The organic prokaryotes are not estimated in terms of diversity. Prokaryotes have not been estimated in terms of biodiversity. The reasons lichens do not allow them to be assumed because of a close association. This reasons does not hold true. India has only 2.4% of the world's land area. Its shape of the global species diversity is an impressive 8.1%. India is among 12 mega diverse countries of the world because it bears 2.4% area of the world's land as a share of 8.1% of the global species diversity. India holds the biodiversity data of 45,000 species of plants. According to May's estimate, how many species are yet to be discovered? 78%. According to many animal species are yet to be discovered in India, more than 3 lakhs. Which of the following is not a pattern of biodiversity? Fragmentation. Latitudinal gradient diversity says that species diversity decreases as we move away from the equator towards the poles. These are few exceptions to this pattern of biodiversity. Which of the following will harbor more species than temperature regions? Tropics. Latitudinal range 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south. Greenland 95 is wrong about diversity of birds. India has more than 1200 species of birds. This is because India, with much of its land area in the tropical latitudes. Amphibians and reptiles of the two groups have the same diversity in Amazon rainforest. The statement reptiles and mammals are equally diverse in Amazon rainforest is not correct about Amazon rainforest. According to ecologists and evolutionary biologists, the probable reason for specification in tropics had more adopted animal and had a high rate of reproduction, so there is more diversity. Tropical latitudes have remained relatively under undisturbed for millions of years and thus had a long evolutionary time for niche specialization. The constant environment promotes species diversity and add a greater species diversity. The higher diversity of tropics is actually favored by animals with high reproductive rates. Alexander von Humboldt find the wrong one gave it proper hypothesis. The idea of a species or species area relationship was given by A.V. Humboldt. According to species or area relationship with a region, species richness increased with increasing explored area but only up to a limit. for which of the following relationship between spacious richness and area turn out to be rectangular hyperbola bands. The graph for a spacious area relationship is actually plotted between spacious richness and area. On a logarithmic scale, the relationship of a spacious richness and area is a straight line described by the equation log S is equal to log C plus Z log A. Log S is equal to log C plus Z log A. What would be the equation for a rectangular hyperbola? S is equal to CA power Z. True or false? Log S is equal to log C plus Z log A. S is equal to spacious diversity. In the logarithmic equation of a spacious area relationship, the Z implies except Y intercept. The value of Z depends upon area. Birds of California and Mauritius pairs will have Z value in between 0.1 to 0.2. If Z value is found to be 1.15, frugivous birds in the tropical forest of different continents spacious richness was actually studied. The Z value is in between 0.6 to 1.2. This implies steeper slope. If the area explored is the entire continent, then the slope of the line for a spacious or a relationship would be much steeper. Resistance to occasional disturbance made by nature only cannot be reason for the stability of a biological community. High productivity with great variation year to year is not an attribute of a stable community. Rich biodiversity is not important for alien species. Paul Enrich worked on outer plots for the apology he proposed is wrong about him. David Timan actually proposed that the long-term ecosystem experiments using outdoor plots with a more spacious shadow showed less year-to-year variation in total biomass. According to Revert Popper hypothesis, flight safely number of species is not correct. Loss of reverse on the wings, loss of reverse will be more critical for the flight safely. Even the loss of not much significant species lead to critical damage to ecosystem is not correct according to analogy given by Enrich. The colonization of tropical Pacific islands by humans is said to have led to the extinction of more than 2,000 species of native birds. Bacteria 104 is not according to IUCN Red List 2004. The extinction of 784 species recorded in IUCN Red list is happened over last 500 years. 2004. Stell's sea cow. Stanford is wrongly matched with respect to recent extinction. Sumatra is not a recently extincted subspecies of tiger. The last 20 years or so have witnessed the disappearance of at least 27 species. Some groups, like fishes, appear to be more vulnerable to extinct is not correct regarding the extinction of a species. Amphibians 27% is not correct regarding vulnerability data of different groups. Hotspots are priority areas for in situ conservation. The key criteria for determining a hotspot is a number of endemic species and degree of threats. The following pairs of geographical areas show maximum biodiversity in our country: Eastern Himalaya and Western Ghats. Who reported the total number of plant and animal species described so far is slightly more than 1.5 million IUCN, reported in the year 2004.